Alright, this is just a video to show you how XTransbots MX-1 Apollyon aka Masterpiece Megatron looks like. Now first thing I need to point out is that the paint job here is very good. There's no overspray, everything is done properly, there's no bleeding of the paint anywhere in the figure, and most of all, okay, it's very shiny. Okay, it's just as shiny as MP05 that's made by Takara Tomy. Now, first thing that I want to point out is that there are considerable amount of die cast in this toy. One would be the barrel over here, okay, the hips, the joints, and also the legs. And there might be some die cast at the back here. Now let me try to show you. Right, this lever over here. And for those of you in the forums who say that this lever is very thin, it will break, no, it will not. It's completely die cast and it's very, very hard. Now, I have not transformed this toy yet, and I don't think I'll be doing it for the next few days because time does not permit it. But what I can say that okay, it's an excellent looking figure, and it has a lot going for it. Now, there's one thing that I want to point out here is basically, even though the figure itself is very sturdy, you might want to take note of this particular plastic piece over here. Now, this plastic piece, according to the instructions, is part of the transformation for the gun mode. But I would strongly suggest when you handle the toy, okay, just tread it with caution. Now, I'm not saying that it is very brittle or it's very thin, but it is there. It's slightly thinner than the rest of the other figures here. I would equate it with Warbot Defender. His weapon, the blade weapon, yeah, it's just as thin as that, but it is not to the point that you will definitely snap it off. Okay, it's just thinner than the usual plastic that's used overall. Now, in terms of the plastic quality, I would say that he is heavy. He's quite heavy, right? He's quite heavy compared to the other toys, other figures that I have. Die cast in the right places, and also the plastic used here are basically a mismatch, as I wrote up in the forums. Is basically, you can see a bit of Fans Toys, you can see a bit of Fans Project, and you can see a bit of KFC plastic quality there. So we have a combination of plastic quality that's actually making up a very nice figure. As for posability, he is quite posable. One would be the head, you can rotate it, the arms. Now, there's one thing very interesting about the fusion cannon here is that you can actually holster it this way, or you can holster it the other way, where you can return the scope together with the lever. Oops, came off. And you can just put it this way. You can have his traditional Megatron pose, where he's basically shooting you in the face. And he looks absolutely gorgeous. I really love this third-party offering rendition of Masterpiece Megatron. And just for size comparison, you have him with Masterpiece Soundwave, Masterpiece Starscream, just a bit over here, and of course Fans Toys Quakewave aka Shockwave. Now, they look brilliant alongside one another, and I would highly recommend this toy. If you're only into displaying this toy, get him because he looks awesome in your Masterpiece shelf. And basically, we don't really have an in-scale Masterpiece Megatron for the Masterpiece Decepticons. So this is definitely a keeper. So that's all for my quick overview of this figure. Overall, I can say that buy it. Okay, it is based. XTransbot has increased the quality of the plastic they use compared to their previous offerings, and I would definitely recommend